Sometimes we just gotta do it, even if we don't feel prepared or ready for whatever we are about to do. Sometimes it's nice to just talk without having a plan. And sometimes you get inspiration and you should follow that inspiration. And sometimes you have super crazy hair. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about being fearful but doing things anyway, and doing things when we feel inspiration to do it without having to plan so much. Every time I plan, I kind of get stuck and I procrastinate instead of just following the flow or just following the inspiration and just do it whenever I feel like doing it. I don't know why we need to plan. Is it a sense of control or a sense of being able to even do it, you know? I can become stressful if I write something down and then I'm like, oh, I need to do this thing like recording a YouTube video. And then I just procrastinate and I don't do it at all. But I have a plan. I'm gonna do a video while I'm talking about my personal life, why I've been single for 8 years. So my next video will be about that, hopefully the next one. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on me. And I think that's the thing, when we put so much pressure on doing certain tasks, it feels like a burden instead of having fun, instead of flowing and enjoying what we're doing. And I think that's important. I think it's important to do things we love to do. You know, I love to do YouTube videos, I love to talk, I love to edit, but if it's a pressure and it becomes a burden, then I don't feel like doing it, you know, it's not as fun anymore. I don't want to feel pressure for doing the things that I like to do. I don't like pressure. There's already so much pressure in the world. There's so much responsibilities in the world already. I don't need more. I want to enjoy what I'm doing. I want to have fun. And if there's a pressure, it feels like a burden. It takes out the fun. There's no more fun. So feeling the fear and doing it anyway. I started doing that when I was traveling, and it doesn't even have to be fear. It can be anything, really. I mean, it can just be that we're overthinking something and we're not taking action because we're overthinking it, or we're procrastinator. Words today. Words. I'm just gonna go and follow the flow instead of following a very strict schedule or a very strict plan. Just recording the video like I'm doing now. I had a plan to do the video about my single life, my personal life. I'm not doing that today because I don't feel like it, but I feel like making a video. I didn't do a video. I want to do a video every week, but sometimes life happens and sometimes there's other focuses. I need to focus on other things. On the 9th of January, I'm releasing my second English poetry book called Remind Humankind. And I'm actually very excited about this. It's been proofread by a native English speaker, and I'm excited to release it. And I feel good. I feel good about it. And that's fun. I never really felt pressure with that because, well, I hope I don't jinx it now, actually. So never mind. Never mind. Where's wood? I need to knock on wood. And sometimes I think it can be easy as well to like build up a momentum of doing a certain thing. And then that also creates like pressure in a way. So I want to follow my inspiration more. I think everyone should do this. Obviously, it's also good to plan. That's not what I'm saying. It's good to have a plan. It's good to think things through, but life is just so crazy sometimes, and things just happens, and we need to just go with the flow. And usually how we handle things is a improvised act. I like to improvise. Improvisation is a fun thing. I like to improvise. That's also how I've mostly been handling life. Improvisation. So it's okay to plan, but it's also okay to do things in the moment. Like this video. Because at first I was like, Should I just wait and do the video about my single life? Or should I press the record button and just talk about whatever comes up in my mind? I don't have a notes today, you know, I don't have a script, I don't have anything. I don't even have a point about the subject. I don't really have a subject to this video, except maybe do things in the moment. Follow your inspiration. We can get this like surge of creativity or inspiration and we just want to do something. Do it. Follow that little nudge. Because it might turn into something great. It might turn into something shitty as well, but then we learn from the experience. I started doing stand-up like a year ago, and that was scary to be on stage and everyone is looking at you. And right now, I don't really feel like doing stand-up. I don't feel like doing it right now, which is fine, and I'm just very grateful that I tried. Isn't that like a saying, the only regret is regret itself, or something like that? Like that we don't do anything. It's better to try it, to see, okay, I failed, it wasn't for me, I didn't like it, it wasn't fun, I won't do it again, but now at least I tried. Or I tried and wow, this was fun, I should do this more often. Taking a risk. Taking a risk and see how it goes. Yeah, that's also how we become better at things, right? Just doing it, and then doing it again, and then doing it again, repetition. I like to work hard, but I want to work smart. I think it's smarter to work smart, because if we work too hard, we exhaust ourselves and we can die of stress. I don't want to die of stress, that would be awful. How would I want to die? Because we're all gonna die, right? Unfortunately. Or hooray, yippee, we lived a wonderful life. We learned so many soul lessons and we met so many beautiful people and challenges, and we have grown so much, and now it's time that life is ending. How would you want to die? I think most people say pain-free, maybe in their sleep. That would be crazy though, like scary to die in your sleep, because I would get like anxious about going to sleep. So how would I want to die if I was gonna die? It's weird to think about, because we don't really want to die. I don't know. I've also heard that one of the worst ways to die is either by fire or drowning, which is scary to think about too, because pain, you know? And we go through so much pain in life. I think a lot of people were afraid of pain. Some people like pain. Depends on the pain as well. Some people hate pain. Some people are very afraid of pain. I don't really like pain. I can get a tattoo though. I can survive a tattoo or doing a piercing, but it's not like I enjoy it. I enjoy it afterwards, but not in the moment. But there is people out there who enjoys pain. Do it anyway. It's basically the point. Try that thing. Believe in yourself. We are all unique human beings with unique talents and unique perspectives of the world, and we all have our problems and we all have our issues and we all are beautiful and we all have our significance. We are all pretty cool, I think. I think we're all pretty cool, everyone. And I think that being too afraid of doing things isn't worth it. And it doesn't have to be a big thing either. It can, like, we're all different, right? So it can be a little smaller thing. Just going out, taking a walk. I know there's people out there who might even be afraid of doing that. That's a big step for some people as well. So we're all different. There's a lot of people out there in the world. Whatever little step that we can take to conquer our fears, the stronger we will become and the more proud we will become of ourselves. I was afraid of the dentist for more than 8 years. Then I went to the dentist and it was scary. But I'm happy I did it, because now I don't have more pain in my teeth. I actually went to Mexico. Well, there is videos of it. I went to Mexico to get my teeth fixed in exchange for me recording my experience. That was crazy. So actually most of my time in Mexico I was at the dentist. Maybe not the majority of it, but like half of my time in Mexico was in a chair with pain. Oh, it was horrible the first time actually. Not the whole experience. It became better at the end, but I pulled out a tooth and I could still feel because the anesthetica didn't work or like the painkillers didn't work, the pain. So it was painful. It was loud everywhere. It was like a horror movie. When you can feel when your teeth are getting pulled out, like your tooth, one tooth, several teeth. Yeah, it was painful. It was painful. Anyway, thank you for listening and watching or whatever you were doing. Follow my social media, follow this YouTube, that would be cool. I'm releasing the poetry book Remind Humankind on the 9th of January, so you're very welcome to support my art and my poetry by buying the book. And hasta la vista, baby. Thank you. Are you afraid of anything? What's your worst fear? Or how would you like to die? It's a lot of questions. You can answer one of them if you want to. I love to read your comments. It really makes me smile. And smiling is for free. And by the way, don't forget that you're awesome. Because you are. You have your qualities. You have your sides that maybe aren't that good. So have I. I also have qualities and things that aren't the best. But we're all human, experiencing this life, and we are growing, and then we'll die. Goodbye.